We got a lot going on tonight at 9 o'clock. We got Night School. Make sure you check us out. We got a full episode. We talk about everything from Palestine and Diddy and the Negro baseball leagues and just so many topics. But before we get to Night School, that's at 9 o'clock, and we got the Gaza report at 10:15. We got a bunch of stuff coming on tonight. But before we get to Gaza, before we get to all the serious news of the day, it's something I had to share with y'all. I don't even normally go live in the middle of the day no more because I needed y'all to just have your time to yourselves. I saw this story and I had to share it, man. You ever see something so dumb? I mean, just dumb, that all you could do is laugh. Now, look, I'm an abolitionist. I believe in abolishing the prison system. I believe in a world without police and prisons. But every once in a while, there's a Negro out there, or a white person, just happen to be a Negro, who makes me be like, damn, I don't know where to put you, but you got to go somewhere, bro. Because you just did the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. All right, so I'm going to paint the scene. I'm going to leave y'all alone. There, in a lot of cities, is something called virtual traffic court. They've always had it, but since like the pandemic and all of that, a lot of times they don't even make you go to court no more. They don't even make you go to court no more, not physically. You just go into a Zoom and you plead your case. And in this case, there's a guy who had to go to traffic court for a suspended driver's license. And they said, well, you got to come in. He said, well, I got a doctor's appointment. I'm not well. I need to continue the case. Can we postpone it? The judge was probably, from what I understand, was going to say yes. He wasn't tripping. All dude had to do was attend the Zoom meeting. There was a Zoom hearing for his suspended driver's license. And what does your homie do? What does your cousin do? He shows up to the meeting in his car, not in the passenger seat, driving the car. You gotta watch this. Take a look at this. Just watch, because you ain't gonna believe me. Please watch this foolishness.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present, is due.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
What?
Wait.
I'm parking right now. He's literally driving the car.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
Look at his face.
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Look at his face.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Now, that might be the nicest judge in the county. That might be the coolest judge in the world, according to what I've heard. Dude is not tripping. He's not a hard judge to get along with. He don't want to lock nobody up, especially for traffic court. But dude left him with no choice. Again, I'm not saying this is how the system should work. I'm not saying we should be locking people up at traffic court. But this dude was barely, I mean, it's hard to see him as a victim, y'all. I mean, Whole bunch of people driven with suspended license. I drove with a suspended license for years, but you know what I didn't do? I didn't go to court and tell them I did it. And I damn sure didn't I mean, we didn't have it back then, but I didn't live stream from the courtroom or from my car to the courtroom. And dude was so cocky about it and so oblivious to it that he's literally saying to the judge, hold on, I'm parking, thinking he's being responsible. I'm parking. I don't want to zoom and drive. No, you're not supposed to drive and drive. But he wasn't even thinking about it. And the judge was so shocked. He was like, wait a minute, you here for a suspended license and you what? He had to feel disrespected. It's like when it's like making an illegal left or running a red light in front of the police. It's like, I don't even, come on, man. Come on, man. It didn't click. His lawyer was trying to fight for him. And the judge said twice, like, yo, like, he has a suspended license. What the F is going on? And the judge is like, the lawyer's like, yes, Your Honor. Like, I really represent a fool. And it was only at that moment that he had the dookie mouth. It was at that moment that he made that face like, oh, shit. And now dude is going to jail for the dumbest crime in the history of dumbass crimes. The dumbest crime in the history of dumbass crimes. You went to court virtually from your car. You didn't even sit in the back. You could have sat in the driver's seat and said, look, I'm not driving. My homie just parked. I'm just sitting here waiting. No, you whipping the car, bro. Anyway, y'all, don't do nothing stupid. Don't be like this man. That's all I got to say. Anyway, y'all, make sure you watch Night School every night, 9 p.m. right here on the Marc Lamont Hill official YouTube channel. Tonight, we got a good one. I have a long, about a 30 or 40-minute debate planned with a guy, a Zionist, pro-Israel guy who's trying to convince me that criticizing Netanyahu was anti-Semitic and that Israel did nothing wrong this past weekend. So we are going to get into it. I got something to say to him. I'm also going to talk about the new federal trial against Diddy. I'm going to talk about this police officer who got caught basically having an inappropriate sexual encounter with someone he was supposed to be arresting. I got some information about, there's just so much stuff tonight. So make sure you check it out. We're getting started in about 33 minutes. It's 9 o'clock p.m. And in the meantime, if you're not going to watch tonight and you still want to support the channel, please just hit the like button. It lets the YouTube algorithms know you rock with us. Hit the subscribe button. When you hit the subscribe button, it expands our reach and it lets you know the new content is on deck. You can even hit that little bell and get up to the minute updates the moment the content comes out. And if you're so inclined, hit that join button. Some of y'all ain't been here before, so hit that join button, hit the subscribe button, and then hit that join button and become a monthly supporter of the channel. And if you don't want to do any of that, because you don't like to make long-term commitments, like the dude that don't have a driver's license, he don't want to commit to that. You can go and do a one-time payment. Just go to Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle, and you can support the channel in those ways. Anything you do will be appreciated. We'll be very, very grateful because we need your support. Independent media, radical media, left-wing media, black media. We don't have big paychecks. We don't have big funders. We succeed with your help, with your support. So now I appreciate every drop of support that I get from you all every single day. So please, please, please don't ever think that I don't. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all in about 30 minutes over on Night School. Peace.